Hello everyone, Fanta here, and you are watching FantaVision. Today we are discussing the Xbox One in 2017, because I did a Nintendo Switch year in review, and I thought it was only fair that I'd go through every console and just talk about kind of how they did this year, you know? So we're starting with the Xbox One. Now, I want to start out right away by saying that it was kind of a disappointing year for Xbox, because Crackdown's still not out. Okay, that's cool. That got delayed again. And then there's like no exclusives for the system, which is unfortunate because Microsoft used to have some really great exclusives. It's got Halo 5, and that's about it. That's the only exclusive the Xbox has. Now, I know you're already furiously writing down below in the comments, oh, Fanta, Gears of War, oh, Forza, oh, don't forget all these games, Fanta. You're forgetting about so many different games. The thing is, I'm not forgetting about those games. Those are Microsoft exclusives, but not Xbox exclusives, because those games are also on the PC. If you buy the digital copy, you get on the PC and Xbox One. You get that Play Everywhere thing. And that makes them not exclusive. I'm sorry that they're just not. If I have a PC and I don't have an Xbox One, I can play most of the games that the Xbox One can. There's no reason to buy the Xbox One if I have a PC and I don't care about Halo. That's the fact of it. I mean, it's great. I love the Play Anywhere thing, but really they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot by not having console exclusives as well. And I don't, because I hate exclusives, but at the same time, that's the only draw to certain consoles, you know? I don't know, I'm fine with exclusives to a point. Like if Sony created a game, obviously PlayStation only. If Nintendo created a game, Nintendo system only. And then if Xbox makes a game, Xbox only. But it's on the PC, you know? Like it's also on the PC. So there's no reason to own an Xbox One. There, I said it. Like, I mean, I play my Xbox One all the time because I've got friends that play it, and that's the only reason I'm playing the console, is because I have friends that play it. But if they did not have an Xbox One and they had a PC that was capable of playing these games, we would just be playing on PC the same games that we're playing on Xbox One. And that, I don't know. I don't know how Xbox is ever going to become the dominant system in the market. I don't think it can. I think the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation are just going to continue to outsell the system. Now, I know the Nintendo Switch has not outsold the Xbox yet, but I know it will for a fact, especially if Nintendo continues with the strong lineup of games that they've been putting out for the system. If 2018 is another 2017 for the Nintendo Switch, it's just going to keep flying off store shelves, and it's going to sell better than the Xbox One. And the PlayStation is just going to keep continuing to win, because I'm looking over here. I know I keep looking, and that's because I'm looking at exclusives for the PlayStation 4. We've got Yakuza 0. We've got Persona. That's such a fantastic game, by the way. If you don't own Persona 5 and you don't own a PlayStation 4 and you like RPGs, I gotta put the little thing, go get it. Seriously. Such an amazing game. I mean, there's just so many exclusives. Even like the Kingdom Hearts remakes, I think those are only on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure they're only on PlayStation. I think they've always been only on PlayStation systems. The Crash Bandicoot trilogy, that was awesome. I mean, even PlayStation. Oh no, it's got Forza, or not Forza. Horizon Zero Dawn. They've got quite a few. So there's Bloodborne. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all the exclusives. There's been a bunch of games that have come out this year that are only on the Play. I mean, the new Last of Us game is only on PlayStation. The old Last of Us game was only on PlayStation. So PlayStation's always had the new Uncharted game. So they have all these different series that are only on PlayStation. You can't play this on PC. You can't play them anywhere else but the PlayStation system. And that's also the draw of the Nintendo console, is that there's the Nintendo games, and those are only on the Nintendo console. And even third-party developers only create specific games for the Nintendo, like Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I mean, that's only on the Nintendo system. Fire Emblem Warriors, only on the Nintendo system. And those are third-party games. So I don't know. It's really weird. I'm sorry. I keep looking over there. I'm just trying to like figure out if Xbox has really not had a single exclusive except for Halo 5. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't see the reason to buying the system if they don't have the exclusive games. Now you could argue you can't afford a PC that can run some of these games, and now that argument is kind of valid just because you can buy a base Xbox One for pretty damn cheap. But remember the cost of these games over time, having to pay for online, having to pay for controllers, batteries, accessories, having to pay for all that stuff, it's going to add up to more than a PC that can play those games at the same frame rate and the same resolution as the Xbox. And you could argue, you know, well, I just want to play the game. Well, this generation, it's not even just playing the game anymore. Yeah, you buy the game, you put the disc in, but you still have to wait for an install. You still have to wait for updates. You still have to wait for all the same things you do in the PC. In fact, the PC is actually more streamlined now because I've got Steam, and whenever I load up Steam, it's automatically updating these games and keeping them up to date while I've got Steam minimized. So when I go to play a game, 99% of the time when I click that game, I just jump right in. So I've actually been getting into games faster on my PC than I have on my console, and that completely defeats the purpose of the console. The console is supposed to be an affordable way and an easier way to play video games. And now with this is completely off track, but now in this generation, they've completely destroyed that reason. Now, PlayStation and Nintendo still give that reason. They give that reason because there's a different experience on those systems. On the PlayStation, it's got those great RPG games, those great Japanese games, the action-adventure games of Uncharted. It's got a lot of great games that are only on that system. There's a reason to buy it. Nintendo Switch, it's got amazing games, just the first-party support on Nintendo Switch. I mean, the Nintendo always beats out the competition when it comes to first-party support. That's one thing you always have to give Nintendo, is that they're constantly making games for the system with their own companies, including themselves, making games. So that's great. And the portability of it. So not only is it a home console, it's also a system you can play on the go. And now, a lot of people are thinking, well, it's kind of big and bulky, but honestly, it really is portable. I've played this on many different vacations and business trips, and it's fantastic. I know I've completely veered off talking about the Xbox One, but that's the problem with the system. You know, I'm not excited to talk about it because there's nothing exciting to talk about. Sure, they came out with the Xbox One X, but who is that for? I understand it's doing well, but that's because the marketing was great for it. The Xbox One X, oh, teraflops. Oh, it's the most powerful gaming console. Yes, it is. But what are you playing on it? What are the games that you're excited about for that Xbox One X that are only on that system? And the answer is unfortunately nothing. There is nothing that is only on the Xbox One X. And that makes me sad. I want a reason to buy this system. I like spending money on stupid crap that I don't need. Give me a reason to buy the system. But because I don't have a 4K TV, and if I really want to play an upscaled game, I'll play it on my computer, there's no reason to buy the system. So, and what the hell? They only throw a terabyte in it? Really? Come on, guys. Come on. With all these games that are like a 90 to like 100 gigabytes on your hard drive because of all the updates, DLC, map packs, the day one install, and they're giving you 500 gigs in the base system on both of these systems when they first came out, and it was just ridiculous. I mean, you fill them up so quickly. I've got a portable hard drive sticking out of my Xbox One like a frickin', like it's got like some medical issue or something. It's on like some sort of life support. And my PlayStation, I had to do operation to take it out, take out the old hard drive that's completely worthless because it's 500 gigs, and put in a new, faster 1 terabyte. I think I actually put a 2 terabyte. I don't remember what I put in there. It was a long time ago. But I put a bigger hard drive in there so I don't have to frickin' worry about it. And that's ridiculous. I shouldn't have to take apart my PlayStation, have everything transfer over with a transfer cable, put it back in, have it update again, and then I'm good to go. I should just be able to plug it in and make it work. Once again, we're getting back to that conversation that this generation ruined console gaming. That's a complete... I'll cover this again in another topic, but the Xbox just makes me get to this conversation just because there's no reason. There's no reason. I want there to be a reason. You don't understand. The reason I'm so harsh is because I love Xbox. The Xbox 360, in my opinion, just had so many better games than the PlayStation 3 for a very long time. Now, I did get a PlayStation 3 later on in its lifespan because there were a lot of great exclusives for the PlayStation as well. But, oh man, it had Halo, Gears of War. It was just kicking ass in the multiplayer department. It got all the maps first on Call of Duty. Some of the games ran better on the 360 than the PlayStation 3, even though the PlayStation 3 was more powerful. But because the PlayStation went with some stupid proprietary system, it was more difficult for people to develop for. So when I tried to play Medal of Honor Airborne on my PlayStation 3, it ran like shit. But when I played it on the 360, and now the Xbox One, because it's backwards compatible, that is one thing I'll give them. That is one thing I'll give Xbox. They're backwards freaking compatible. I love that. But they're so limited with how backwards compatible they are. There's like a list of like 300 games. I put 300 in quotes because a lot of them are arcade titles. And I was really hoping that this year they would just open the floodgates of games and I could be playing my old 360 games again. Because there's a ton of great old 360 games I want to play. You know, I want to play Fable. Well, okay, maybe Fable 3 works, but there are other games that don't work on the Xbox that I would love to play again. So, let the floodgates open. Let us play whatever we want. That'd be fantastic. And Xbox original games. That's going to be sick. So, Xbox One can play original Xbox games, which is great, but it can only play these. There's only a couple. Like, sure, these are some of the greatest games to have, but they're missing so many great games. Where's Brute Force? That game was crazy. I don't know, there's just so many other games that need to be on this list. Like Blood Wake. Where's Blood Wake? It's not on there. Crimson Skies is, though. That's good. Black is on there. That's a great game. Pirates, Sid Meier's Pirates. Knights of the Old Republic. Why isn't Knights of the Old Republic 2 on there? Seriously. What the hell? Kind of dropping the ball. So, it does have backwards compatibility. I'll give it that. But it's so limited that I can barely give it a point for that. I can't make that a selling reason. If the Xbox One could play Xbox One games, almost every single Xbox 360 game, and every single Xbox original game, that'd be a day one buy. I would own several Xbox Ones if I could do that. But because it's just so freaking limited, I can't do that. If it could replace 3 consoles, that'd be so great. I would love to just have an Xbox One that I could play the original Halo on whenever I wanted, have like a LAN party like the old school, play just, man, they're like Unreal Tournament. So many great games for the original Xbox, and they're unfortunately, you can't play them yet. You can't play them yet. So we'll see if they actually expand this list. It's just, Microsoft loves to announce these things, get the fanfare, and then not really update it that much. I mean, they've been slowly adding Xbox 360 games, but it's such a small trickle of games. I just want a floodgate of everything. Give me everything. So many Xbox original games, so many 360 games that I can't play on my Xbox One, and I don't want all of these systems hooked up. If I had that one, like I said, day one buy. But besides that, the system has no exclusives. The games look worse. They run worse. And I don't know. Makes me sad. Makes me really sad. I do like the controller more, though. I do like the controller more. And the Elite controller is pretty sick, but it's way out of my price range. So, too rich for my blood. So there you go. Year in 2017. No exclusives. Nothing really even exciting that would be quote-unquote exclusive to Microsoft. well, I guess it wouldn't be quote unquote, but quote unquote exclusive to the Xbox. Nothing comes to mind as of excitement. And that's just sad because we got Scalebound canceled, and I believe a couple other games are canceled. Crackdown was pushed back further. Not a great year for Xbox, unfortunately. So, sorry. I already see the hate comments. I like the system. I really do. I just want games for it. I just want games for it. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, have a fantastic day. Comment down below if I missed a game, you know. Tell me your favorite Xbox One game from 2017. Exclusive or not. I'm not going to limit it to exclusives just because there was like Forza, and that's all I remember, really, for the system. I keep looking because I keep trying to find something, but I can't. So, Xbox 2017. What are you doing? See ya.